What's good, gang? Welcome to Energy, where we integrate our inner beings for education, entertainment, and most of all, wholeness. If you like what I do, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification before you exit the live. All praise to the Most High. Trust your intuition over mine. Let's dig in. I have no idea. I just felt drawn to the table, so we're here. Felt like good energy. Felt like good energy. But you know what? Spirit can't trick me no more, because good is whatever is good for you. Sometimes clarity of something that is not so good is what's good for you. That's what you need. Sometimes you need less awareness of that and more awareness of self. So, yeah. What's good for you? Relative. Let's go ahead and get in. Let's get in. What's going on? The runner. Runner in a codependent relationship. Fear of intimacy. Listening to their ego. I haven't used this deck in a while. What's going on here? Got healthy choices. Okay. Somebody's running, but that's good. It's good for them. They're running from a situation or leaving something behind, making healthy choices and love and in life. Self-love, self-care, and being happier. Somebody's on the run from someone or something, but this is what they need. Typically, running from a situation is not seen as healthy. But in some situations, it's exactly what you need to do. As a matter of fact, it could have came through just to motivate you. All right, what else? We got the cassette is in reverse. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Someone's getting out of that. Someone's happiness, self-love, self-care is keeping them from being trapped in some kind of cycle here. Yeah, some kind of cycle. And this is releasing strategy. So maybe what it was being done was someone trying to strategize you, but it didn't work out so well. We have the dragonfly. Okay. This is clarity or truth for whoever reading this is. You know who this person is. You know that they ran from you, or they ran from their truth, or they ran from their feelings, or whatever the case. But likely this, or you know that you ran and you know why, but it was a healthy choice. It was a good choice for you. It was a good choice for your life. And you're happier. You're happier because of it. It got you out of some kind of trap. This strategy, maybe you know that someone was trying to strategically get you in a certain place, or it's an ace of swords. So there is something of value that this person holds, something that they're holding on to, and maybe trying to keep it from you. But it says that you're becoming aware of it, being lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. Okay, so I don't know. Ascension is in reverse. Ascending in reverse. Seduction in reverse. Coughing. Maybe this is awareness. Something is coming to light, but I don't think you care that much. But what is coming to light may not be quite what you want to see. It feels like it's the ending to a soulmate cycle. This is my soulmate deck. It's like, I haven't used it in a long time, but it's like all of the twin flame, high level soul counterparts, all that stuff. So it kind of taps in on those timelines. So this is likely like, you know, you have a soul connection with somebody, divine masculine, divine feminine. They're running from you. But you knowing this or becoming aware of this is what's good for you. Or this person, you could be running from this person because you don't want to play this game with them. So maybe this is someone that plays games with you. They play games with you. They make you think that something is happening, or they're so into you, and then nothing. Okay, because ascendant is in reverse. There is no expansion. There's no new phase. This person is not preparing for union. We also have seduction in reverse. So yeah, attraction, flirting, dating, likely not. And then it even has third party interference in reverse. Nothing's, if this is someone who has not taken action towards you and they're running, it's not because they're afraid. It's not because someone else is getting in the way or someone else has their eye. They could just be, I don't know what this is, using you strategically or keeping you trapped or stuck in your head or something like that. And anyway, it feels like you're finding that out, but you are lighthearted about what you're finding out. Things are coming to light, and you're just adapting to whatever the truth is, making healthy choices for you. You could now be running from this person, or this is just awareness that someone is running from you. But either way, you're healing. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's do regular tarot now. What's going on? Breakthrough, new goals, new direction, moving forward, taking action, and passion. You could be passionate about something else that you're going towards. In fact, this could even be you running towards something new, and it's because you're getting out of a codependent relationship. You may have had fear of moving forward or fear of connecting with someone new because of what another situation did to you. Like you were listening to your ego. Fear ago, listening to your ego that tells you, that's gonna work out the same way it used to. That's not safe, because there's something about what you wanted to do that's different. It's like new direction, it's new action. It will push you forward out of a cycle. Okay. um this could be a Cancer. So you're getting out of a cycle here, it feels like, with a past soulmate. I'm just gonna leave it as soulmate. I'm tired of all of the what do you call them? They not really fairy tales, because them twin flame journeys ain't no hope. But I'm tired of all of the, it gives me a headache, because the energy runs repetitiously, like repetitiously, is that a word? I don't know, I just made it up. But repetitiously, I like that word. But it like continues to replay. It's on the tables all the time. It's one I've been trying to get off of mine, but it keeps coming back. But anyway, a soulmate, right? It don't matter. Whoever this person is, likely you get a lot of info about them, or you get a lot of clarity about them. They could be considered to be like a false twin, because there's something about it here where it makes you afraid to be intimate or close again, which could get you to miss out on your actual twin, which is supposed to go from nightmare to fairy tale. It's like, yeah, it could be the worst case scenario, but it also has the potential, if both of you are, doing the work and actually working together and ascending, you could have the best case scenario too. So it's like, the bigger the risk, the bigger, like, you know how they say with gambling, the bigger the gamble, the bigger the risk, or the more you put in, the more you invest, the bigger the payout, right? It's like that type of dynamic with this person. But there's somebody else here from your past who maybe there's something similar here. They could mimic the new person, or something about the new person reminds you of the old person. It brings things up to the root that you have to heal, brings things up to the surface that you need to heal, because otherwise it will root you in the person that you became as a result of what you went through with the past connection. So it's like damage, trauma. damage, trauma. If you run from that and you never heal it, and you just run to another connection, you'll just recreate the same cycles. But if you run from that connection, it could possibly get you out of it sooner. As long as you run into yourself, which it looks like you did with healthy choices. Whatever you did, you could have ran to God, you could have ran to yourself, you could have poured yourself into work or children or whatever it was that you chose. It was a healthy choice. In love and life, it was what you needed. Okay, right or wrong, it was what you needed. Self-love, self-care, being happier, whatever you ran to was good for you. And you're healing. So now there's this breakthrough. You have new goals, new direction, moving forward, taking action. And it feels like you may have passion, or there's passion growing here for something else that you're pursuing or doing, or it will be. What else? What's this energy with healthy choices? It looks like you're very grounded, rooted in the here and now. So you're very present. It doesn't look like you're running. It looks like you're present, aware, cozy. 1:11 on the clock. Okay, you could be sitting still. You're preparing or ready. So you've already did this run energy, and now you're open. Yeah, the Four of Cups is not necessarily a card of taking action. It actually is like you've already taken the action that you would need to, and now you are in a place where you can kind of wait and see what comes towards you, because you're in a good place to receive new opportunities, things that look like what you've been asking for, directions, okay, guidance, influence, or inspiration is a better word to use here. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. What is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse with healthy choices? How is this healthy? Oh, I was saying something may not be healthy. I mean, something could be healthy, but it could just be awareness of something. All right, somebody is stressed out. Nine of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is spiritual. There is somebody that is very disturbed by your ability to get out of some kind of strategic cycle that someone tried to put you in. Nine of Pentacles, and see, this could be a twin. That's why Spirit told me to get this deck. This is either that false twin or your actual twin flame. Take it as it resonates. But the Nine of Pentacles in reverse with the Nine of Swords. Someone was trying to attach to you. And now they're anxious, fearful, in despair, hopeless. They feel isolated. Their worst nightmare. Something is at a breaking point. They feel overwhelmed because they could not attach to you. In fact, there's some decision that you made that is putting them in some kind of like... I want to say spiritual confinement or spiritual imprisonment. This person is stuck in their head. They're stuck in their head because you are free of this cycle, because you're no longer connected to it. You're not reliant on it. Someone needed you to rely on them, or they needed you to be... Someone who is attached to you needed you to be attached to. So someone could have went into a soulmate cycle, but it's like they went in it without you. They thought you were there, you're not. It's like, oh my God, it is. It's like making a contract with a devil, but it's not the one that they wanted to. They were like living some kind of fantasy where they were going back into a cycle with you, but instead I feel as if this is with someone, I don't know. They're getting back into some, I don't know, somebody's stuck. This is the Ten of Pentacles. This is usually a good card. Long-term success, a strong foundation. It could be, though, that this is what you are getting out of and what you're exiting to. So you are experiencing this stability. You are moving into this rooted, grounded, healthy, and like stable energy, successful energy. Your foundation is changing. For somebody, your family dynamics are shifting and changing, but this is creating stability for you. Somebody thought that they were going to be in this energy with you, or they were going to make this move with you physically, but they don't feel as if they're going to be able to. It's like they were operating off of an outdated system. It's almost like someone was strategizing what they thought you would do, but they guessed wrong. So someone did. They took a risk, they took a gamble, and it's not paying out for them. It is paying out for you, but it's because you didn't strategize this. What's the Ten of Pentacles on the cassette in reverse? Oh yeah, Magician. The magician has the element of surprise. You never really know what they're going to do, or how they're going to move, or how they're going to make something happen in their life. They just do. That's why they're like the hardest to strategize or manipulate. In fact, you can't even really penetrate their energy. The magician is likely somebody that you cannot see, so you don't know what they're going to do or when they're going to do it. It's like pop-up guess who, peekaboo type of energy. Unpredictable. And usually what they do, it works out well for them because they could use strategy, but they don't use it on other people. They use it on themselves. It's like they manipulate their energy. They manipulate the way that they're thinking. They change their own behavior patterns and thought patterns in order to affect change in their reality. But it all happens internally. Okay. All right. What's the Hand of Cards in reverse? 3 of Wands. Oh yeah, and the 8 of Swords. You are moving forward. This Cancer, I feel it's a Cancer. You're moving forward and out of a cycle, and you are really stressing somebody all the way out. Someone who thought that they knew what your next move was going to be. They thought they knew how you were going to handle something. They knew something wasn't going to work out well for you, but you made the right choices. You made the right choices, and it's putting this person in imprisonment. I said that with the 9 of Swords. Usually that's just like mentally, just like a stressed out anxiety, but the card right before it will be the 8 of Swords. So they probably already, they acted from that space. That's what it is. This person, they took action that they really should not have taken. It's a no. They did something they really weren't supposed to do in the first place. Like I said, they took a risk. They took action blindly. And they could have been following somebody. It says an attachment. They could have been connected to you. They could have been connecting to you, and whatever you chose to do, you could have been moving impulsively. The Magician does, but the Magician is able to. That's what makes it magical. That's what the magic act is. They're doing things. They're waving their hand around the hat and making this bunny rabbit pop out. And, you know, it would seem like anybody could do that. But if you were to save all your money and put on a show and rent out a hall and get on the stage and wave your wand around a hat and expect for the bunny to pop out without having all of the tools that the magician uses and knowing the secrets of the magician, well, you can't do the same thing. So it won't work for you. So there's something that this person didn't have, but they thought they were attached to you in such a way that they would be able to create the same outcome, and it did not work. They did not work. That they took a risk thinking that it would. So instead it worked out for you, and this person is in, now they're in spiritual confinement. It's like they just got out of spiritual confinement and they had to go back, they got to go back in. And you're still moving forward. That could be the new cycle here. You just continuously move forward with the Three of Wands, moving forward to your next level of stability, your next level of success. You just keep building a stronger foundation in 3D. You're manifesting your reality, and it continues to get better. Three of Wands, this is what you're expecting. This is what you're waiting for. We even have the, with the Four of Cups in reverse. You know that what's coming towards you now are things that you want. So you're ready to receive. That's your cycle. Somebody who is trying to follow you in order to experience the same cycle as you, it's not working that way. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is why. Because they haven't done the work. They are a workaholic, but what they're working on is not, it must not be healthy. So they could work a lot. It says workaholic. But obviously what they're working toward or what they're working on, it's not healthy. If they're working on trying to strategize you and attach to you and figure you out and get you stuck, that was not good. That was not a good investment. That's not a good job. They're not, that's wasted talent, wasted effort, wasted work, obviously. Says this person is stubborn, dull, lazy, pessimistic, perfectionistic, broken. They break promises. They're impatient. Okay, yeah, this person, they got a lot of issues. The Lovers in reverse. Whoever this soulmate is, they have a lot of issues, and their conflict with you is that you don't trust them. But why would you? Their conflict with you is that you broke a connection, or you made a choice, which equated to self-love. I was saying that. This could be someone you were running from. You ran from this person, and whatever you ran to was an act of self-love. It was a healthy choice for you, and you were happier and stabler and more successful. So it works for you. But that's like... Okay, life is not cookie cutter. Somebody's trying to follow an empress. This is the empress energy. Someone's trying to follow an empress, do what you do, and think that they'll have the exact same outcome. You can't do that. Everybody is different. What works for one person won't work for you. Your experience is different. Your life experience is different. The way your mind works is different. Your genetic makeup is different. There is not one cookie cutter way to get to anything, but I guess that's what someone thought. This is like, yeah, you're a divine feminine. Someone's trying to figure out how to be a divine feminine or something like that. They're going to have to start back over at the drawing board, because this is not the way. That's not the way. But they know it now. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. It's a lot of swords, y'all. All right, that's my time. In case I didn't see you in this live, this is me and mine, blowing you kisses, waving and saying good afternoon, good evening, and good night.